Toka-kun. Hi. Why is my... There it is. I wish I could make the transition between the starting soon and the gaming slash like chatting art screen like less abrasive, if that makes sense. Cause like you can tell, right? It gets like really like it's like da 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 ba da da ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba, and then it goes like dun 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 Toka-kun da 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 da, until it like decides that it wants to fade out into the like chill music. Hi, hi. How are you all today? I'm particularly fine. I'm tired, but I'm alive. I'm tired, but I'm alive. I literally forgot to make this waiting room. I'm so sorry. I literally was like waking up this morning. I was like, Toka, don't forget to make your waiting room. And then I woke up this morning and I didn't make the waiting room. And then I sat down to stream, and I was like, okay, time to get my chat. My chat! Frick. I forgot my chat. Pop out. And then I was like, you know, Toka, get your chat ready. And then didn't do that either, because I told myself, oh, Toka, just get your chat, you know. And then I realized, oh, you have no stream waiting room up. So then I, you know, made a last minute one. Then I was like, oh, Toka, you know, also, you know, you also need your iPad because you're drawing. And then I was like, yeah, that's true. So I went, why is my chat not popping up? What's happening? Hello? Hello? I just put the link in. Should I try? Let me grab the long one. Let me grab my long one. Where's my long one? Maybe the long one will work better. Sometimes my chats are weird and they like don't work the way I want them to. Oops. Just get this one. Sorry. I'm feeling chaotic today, I guess, huh? Okay, let's put this behind me. Whoa! Stop that. There, it'd just be this. There you go. But and then I was like, okay, well, Toka, you need your iPad. And then I couldn't find my Apple Pencil, because during stream yesterday, when I was on Lemmy's thing, when I was like using the Gartic phone on my iPad, and then it like fritz out and it didn't work no more, I like tossed my iPad to the side. I like tossed it to the side, and I tossed my Apple Pencil to the side, and I was like, and then I didn't think about it. I was like, toss it to the side. I'm gonna draw on my flippin' computer. And then I was like, I realized after that, when I was looking for my iPad for today's stream, I was like, wait, fudge, where's my Apple Pencil? Because the iPad's easy to find, you know, it's so big, well, it's not big, it's an iPad mini, so it's very small. But I can easily see it, because it's like a tangible, flat, disc-like item. But then I was looking for the Apple Pencil, and I was like, flippity! And I was like looking everywhere. I finally found it. And then, after that, I was like, okay, basically ready to stream. And I was about to hit stream. And I realized I had my model on the screen, but I didn't turn on VTube's VBridger, so I wasn't tracking. So then I was like, oh, well, I gotta find my freaking iPhone, and then I couldn't find my iPhone! So at least, you know, I'm not completely brain rotted to the point where I'm connected to my phone, because I could not find my phone for the life of me. And so I was like, oh, roommate, can you call my phone, please? And she was like, yeah, sure. And so she calls my phone, and it goes straight to voicemail. I'm like, frick! What did I do wrong? Why is this happening? So then I had to go, and I remembered that my iPad has Find My iPhone. So I used Find My iPhone, and I found my iPhone. And so now I'm able to stream. Hi! Hi, Bouncing Rubber Ball. Hi! Have good boxing. I don't know what's wrong. I have such... I think I might be one of the, like, VTubers most likely to lose their phone right before stream. Because this has happened, like, more than 10 times. I'll be quite honest with you. I, like, always forget where my phone is and forget to put my phone in Connect VBridger. I have almost started stream with my model not tracking too many times to count. Because in my head, it should just track. I always forget that I need the phone there so that it tracks me. Because I always forget that I, like, need that in order to puppet this thing. I'll, like, be, like, ready to press stream, and I'm always like, why does my VTuber model look like she's, like, bitch-facing me right now? And I'm like, oh, flip! It's because I don't have my tracking on. But, you know, it happened. It woke me up, I'll tell you that, because I only woke up like an hour and a half ago. Because I'm super on top of everything and I didn't sleep in today. And I totally didn't sleep in today. And I'm totally not chugging a rock star to be awake. But I hope you all had a less eventful morning. I hope you all were relaxing on this beautifully sunny Saturday. I hope you were all relaxing. 6 a.m. was the bedtime. Well, actually, I slept a little early last night. I went to sleep at 4:30. Actually, I went to sleep at 4:30 a.m. Not even 2 hours. 1.5 hours early. Oh my god. It's because I couldn't keep my eyes open and I fell asleep on the couch working. Yippee. It's because I fell asleep working and then I woke up again and I was like, what the flip? I have to go back to actual bed. My sleep schedule is awful. Look, when I'm less busy, I'm sure my sleep schedule will be better. You know? I think once I am less busy, my sleep schedule will return to what it used to be. Because my sleep schedule used to be that I would go to bed at about 2:30 to 3 every morning before I had more work to do. But currently I have too much work, so I go to bed at like 4:30 to 6 and then go to in-person work. If I have to. Today I didn't have to. And last night I didn't have to, because obviously it's the weekend. But I'm sure at one point I'll have less work and I won't be sleeping like less. And I'll have a better sleep schedule and everything will be super duper cool and chill and fine. But, you know, it's what it is. You had school this morning? Ugh, gross. It's Saturday, Hitch. I can't believe you have class on Saturday. That's bullshit. That is crazy wacko bonko. I'm sorry. I hate the thought of doing Saturday school. Disgusting. So when I did go to like school, I did have rehearsals on Saturdays and Sundays, which that always sucked too. Because like even if you're really passionate about something that you're going to do, like having to do it on the weekend always feels like such like, ugh, like I really have to get out and do something. Though when I did summer courses, I did have school on Saturday, because like you have to do for summer courses, you have to do it like on the weekend as well, because they're like accelerating through a class much quicker than you would normally, and that always sucked as well. Does your teacher at least bring you coffees if it's on a Saturday? I was very lucky. I took summer course for 2 years. No, 1 year. Was it 1 year? 1 year, I think, in college. And I had a teacher, because the class was like at 8 a.m., which was like disgusting. It was at 8 a.m. in the morning. I was like, 8 a.m. Kill me. In Minecraft. 8 a.m. Stab me. Hello. And so our teacher would bring coffee and tea to class, which was really sweet of him. Because he was like, you guys, it's not just for you, it's for me. And he'd pour himself like the biggest cup ever. He was so funny. Be like, this is for me. You can have some too. And he would just chug like coffee. I don't think he liked waking up that early. Relatable teacher. I know. I love relatable teachers. I know 4 hours straight long classes are so bull. I know I seem so bubbly and energetic. I know I seem so bubbly and energetic all the time. I know you would never believe that I rely on caffeine to get through my day. I know you wouldn't. I know you would never think that, Crybabies. I know you would never think that I rely on something as pitiful as caffeine to be energetic or bubbly at all. I would never. I'm naturally this bubbly and energetic. I'm naturally this bubbly and energetic. I was born like that. I was born of despair and I just automatically had this amazing, bubbly, energetic personality, obviously. I will say, I thought it was so funny. Am I co-hosting? Yes, I am co-hosting. I am co-hosting the Golden Hinge Awards. I'm also in a couple of the events you may see tomorrow. I can't tell you what they are because I don't think Yui talked about them, but I am in a couple of the events tomorrow as well during the Hinge Awards, because obviously it's not just listing doors. I realize, you know, like, I mean, like, I don't know, she didn't mention that it's not just listing doors, but, like, I feel like it was kind of obvious it's not just listing doors for a couple hours, right? I feel like it's pretty obvious it's not just listing doors for a couple of hours. So, you know, I don't think she'd be upset if I said that. Like, you know, I'll be a part of some of the events. And then also, I'll be there co-hosting, and I'll be there mentioning door awarding. I'll be awarding doors, of course, as well. Anything Yui wants from me, she gets. I'm a very dutiful wife. If Yui says jump, I say how high, you know, as they say. If Yui says grab me the pencil over there, I say yes, ma'am. If Yui says be my co-host, I say yes, ma'am. Whatever you want, darling, you know, as they say. If Yui says co-host the Door Awards with me, I say yes, anything for you, sweet one. So, you know, I'm co-hosting the Door Awards. That's real love. Yeah, that's real love. Of course, of course. It sounds stressful. Well, life is stressful, ain't it? Life is stressful, ain't it? If Yui asked me to attend her and Seb's wedding, I would attend, obviously. And I totally wouldn't have any weapons in my back pocket ready to take down Sebastian as soon as he tried to say the I do part. I would attend and be a grateful, grateful, grateful wife. And I would bring weapons. You know? I would be so nice and graceful and grateful. I'd be so nice about it. I'd be super chill. Because I am so super chill all the time. I am so super chill. Isn't that right? I've never not been chill, actually. Quite actually, I don't think I've ever not been chill. Oh yeah. I'd make a special cookie. I'm much better at cookies than cakes. I can make pretty good cookies. I'll be quite honest with you. I'm not the best at cakes. I can make like a strawberry shortcake. I've done that before. I've made custard cakes. I've made well, not custard, it's pudding. Was it pudding cake? It's pudding cake. I made pudding cakes. I've made I made this like Harry Potter-ish themed ambrosia cake once. I've made trying to think of other ones I've made. I've made like pound cake before. I can bake. I'm not as good as Yui, obviously, but I can bake. I've made a lot of different mint flavored cakes. No, I haven't made mint flavored cakes, but I have made mint chocolate flavored cookies. I'm much bigger on cookies than I am cake. It's a texture thing. I prefer the texture of like a crunchy cookie than I do of a cake. Plus, I used to so the reason I learned how to bake, so I actually didn't bake until I was like basically the age of like college. Because my Tokuma and Tokupa didn't trust me in the kitchen because I was very accident prone growing up. But when I got to that age and I was like bringing I had like when I did rehearsals, so I had to do rehearsals at night almost all the time. And you know, people are stressed out and people are tired, and so I used to, in my free time before rehearsals, I would go home to my apartment and I would bake cookies for everyone. And so a lot of the time I would just bring a bunch of cookies to every rehearsal that I made beforehand so that people could have something sweet, you know, and something nice and feel cared for and considered. So I would do that like before most rehearsals, is I would bake cookies and I would bring them for everyone to have at rehearsal. I have a lot more experience making vegan desserts because, you know, at theater schools, most people have like really restrictive dietary restrictions that they sort of have, regardless of if like it's like a medical or just a personal thing. So like I made a lot of vegan cookies with like no gluten because a lot of people are gluten intolerant, or they don't want to eat gluten, or they're vegan because they think it's healthy, or it matches their values. So I always made sure that everything I made was gluten-free and vegan because I wanted everyone to be able to eat what I made. You know? Because I didn't ever want anyone to feel like I wouldn't consider their dietary restrictions. That just didn't feel very kind, so I always made sure I took into consideration everyone's dietary restrictions before I made something. I did that for parties too. I used to host parties at my apartment, and I normally try to invite everyone, and then I would try to make at least 2 dishes for all of my I used to try to make at least like 2 dishes for everyone that were specifically catered to their dietary restrictions, because I know, like, especially when everyone's like going to school and everyone's really stressed out, you know, they like, first of all, not a lot of people have time for jobs, so money's tight. Not a lot of people cook. Not a lot of people can eat a lot of stuff when they go out. So I always tried to make sure that I made 2 dishes, and then I also would get like chips and stuff. That's just nice. And I like making people feel thought of, you know? I don't want people to ever feel like I'm not considering them. It's just like a personal value of mine. Because it's important, and also a lot of people don't have that, like, I feel like it's hard to feel thought of without having like proof of it. Does that make sense? Like, especially with how people interact nowadays, which is mostly in person, not in person, right? Like even then we saw like it was like still the smartphone time, you know. So you know, without school, people don't normally talk, so it's like that sort of thing. Oh, I remember, yes. When we were talking about the Door Awards, I didn't show you guys the guest list again. Wait, where is it? This is the Golden Hinge Awards guest list, by the way. We have girls from SVP, we have girls who used to be in Production Kawaii, we have girls from Pixel Link, we have girls from Aka Virtual, we have girls from Pixel who used to be in VRev, who are in Lucid and Blue Jump and Aegis Link, and we also have cute indies like Umi. And then we have my Mane-san, Hoshizora Mirin. Look at this stacked guest list. So cute. So cute. Love them. Love them all. Love them all. So cute. Love them. Love, 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 love. Sebastian doesn't get to present at the freaking Golden Hinge Awards. Yeah, and then Lemmy. I think this is such a cute little image too. So cute. So cute. And there's me next to my wife, Ubi Ubapi. And also, where is it? Oh, flippity. Wait, did I forget to drag the link? Okay, wait, one second. I'm pogging right now. 1 second. I'm pogging. 1 second. I have to get the thing, because I'm so good at good at this, and I always remember all of my links whenever I have to talk about stuff, and it's never something I'm not good at. I always know what to do. I don't ever suffer or forget. Okay, wait 1 second. Also, yes, actually that was what I was about to mention. So, I mean, I don't have an image of this, but this is the link to the trailer. But I will be in Eva Adanova's Sweet Symphonies karaoke relay. Can you find me? Can you see me? I'm literally right there. I'm the purple one in the left corner. I feel like my silhouette is very distinguishable with my weird little ahoge. I feel like my ahoge is very recognizable. You can't see it. Here, I'm right there. I'm the only one who would ever have an ahoge that looks as stupid as that. I love my ahoge, but it is the stupidest looking shit ever. It's so funny. Hi, Sharky! It's so stupid. I love my little stupid ahoge. It's so stupid, I love it. But if you check out that status, there's a trailer. Rena, Lemmy, and I are all in the Sweet Symphonies karaoke relay. It looks like a leaf. It's supposed to look like a music note. You know how it has like the little like trick foo on the top of a music note? It's supposed to look like a music note. You not think so? It's a music note. But I'll be in the Sweet Symphonies karaoke relay. It's one of the events I told you that I couldn't mention I was in until someone talked about it, but I'm in that. It'll be on Saturday next week. It's on Saturday next week. And it'll be... what is my time slot? It's like, I'm at 5 50 p.m. EST. 5:50 p.m. EST. Yeah, 5:50 p.m. EST. And I'll post the waiting room soon, so you'll see it tomorrow. Probably I'll post the waiting room for mine, so you can see it and put on like the bell thingy for it. Yeah. Well, my time slot is very tight, so I'll be starting almost as soon as my slot starts. So I won't actually be late, just so you all know. For the karaoke relay, for any event, by the way, for any event that I'm ever in, I will never be late. I know you're used to me being late. I'm never late for events because most of the time, if it's a relay, it's a really tight schedule, and you don't want to be the one that you don't want to be the one to make it all like not as punctual as it needs to be. So most people who do relays are always on time, even if they're like me and they're chronically late. I'm chronically late to most things except for events. It's also like I have my set list because, you know, of course I can say that I have a set list, right? Because it's a karaoke relay. My set list is I curated it to be the right amount of time so that I would have time to talk in between. But it's not. I'm gonna apologize to you guys right now, like ahead of time. It's gonna be tight, and I'm making mine pretty scripted, so I might not read your chats on the karaoke relay because I am extra, and I am a theater kid, so I did make my relay have a plot. Unfortunately, I did make my my relay slot has a plot. It's not just like I'm singing songs. It has a plot. I made a plot, guys, and I like, it's not scripted as in like it's like all the things I'm gonna say are scripted out, but it has a plot, and it's like, yeah, it's scenario-ized, yeah. So like, I don't have custom songs. That's crazy. No, I don't have custom songs. But it does have like a plot. It does have like scenes and like a beginning and end. So if you feel like I'm not responding to you, it's because I'm making sure that it's like, I'm making sure that I'm first of all, staying within my time slot so I don't go over the time slot, and then I'm making sure that the plot goes from beginning to end, and then I get to go through all the songs in it. A lot of my things next week are gonna be very scenario based, so if it feels like I'm not interacting a lot, that's why. Because a lot of it is like making sure that we get through it and that the plot happens. But for the streams I'm doing personally that aren't part of like that relay, you will have a chance to vote, because 2 of my streams next week are gonna be RP based, like scenario RP, and hopefully you'll enjoy them, because they're gonna be very acting heavy. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. What songs are included? Well, you'll have to show up to see. You'll have to show up. Unfortunately. If I tell you the songs, it'll give away the plot. I can't just tell you the songs. I can't just tell you the songs in my relay, then you'll know what the plot of the relay is. Well, you won't know exactly, but you'll get an idea. And I don't want you to get an idea. It's a surprise. I'm not spending hours making it so that you can have no surprise. I can give you the hint that's the title of my stream, which is gonna be what did I label it? Wait 1 second. What did I freaking call it? Sorry, what did I freaking call my thing again? It's on my schedule. Actually, guys, for the first time in my whole life, I made my schedule ahead of time. Isn't that crazy? I know you're so used to me making my schedule like literally the day of every week. That did not happen this last week. That did not happen. My title of my relay that you'll see tomorrow, probably when I put the waiting room up, is Love at First Sight. I know, I'm ahead of schedule, what can I say? I'm not actually prepared, but but the schedule is prepared. I'm not actually prepared, but the schedule is prepared. It's Love at First Sight. That's the biggest cute clue you're gonna get. What's next? Oh! I was told Serena spoiled something for you guys today. Did she? Tell me, did Serena spoil something for you? I heard Serena spoiled something for you guys. I was told that. Actually, I'm looking at my freaking I'm looking at my freaking general and someone posted it already, so. Well, I was told I was allowed to spoil it a little bit because she spoiled it, so that means I'm allowed to spoil it. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. And also, someone named Kazu posted it in my general. So... So, if you guys need someone to, you know, say that they snitched, it would be Kazu. Kazu snitched. Oopsie! Someone snitched! Oopsie! You're getting stitches! Oh no! Oh no! You got stitches! Anyway, here. Here's the image. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But, here's your stitch. I mean, sorry, your little image without the Serena Star Trek watermark. Did you know I'm supposed to have a watermark on my stream and I just haven't figured out how to do it yet, so that's why you don't see it? This is my part of me telling you guys, look at that. Whoa, crazy. Obviously I won't tell you what it is, but it's here. Here's my thing. Look, the date says Valentine's Day. Here's one of the things. Here, look, it's Valentine's Day. Whoa, crazy. I can't believe VTubers made something to go release on Valentine's Day. That's crazy. VTubers doing something on Valentine's Day? That's insane. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that before. I can't say what it is. You'll have to wait until you see more about what it is. Why would I tell you? Why would I tell you? That'd be crazy if I told you. Me telling you? I've never done that before. But, you know, you might find out what it is, like, literally in the next couple of days. Cause, yeah. I'm sure people will talk about it or something, or release stuff about it. So, anyway, that's our surprise for you. You'll see it on the 14th. It'll probably be teased by all of us who are in it. Because, obviously, it will be teased by those of us who are in it. But doesn't the silhouettes look great? Can you tell which one is mine? Is it obvious? I think it's very obvious which one is mine. Can you tell which silhouette is mine? Can you tell which one it is? Could it possibly be the one where when she turns you can see her fucking boobs? It couldn't possibly be that one. It could possibly be the one with horns on her head. But it's very good. I think you'll enjoy it. I do. I think you'll enjoy it. Definitely. And if you don't enjoy it, don't tell me, because I'll cry. But this is... Oh, frick! Sorry, I hit the mic. But this is our surprise. One of them. And I hope you'll like it. I'm the only one with a slim tail. Am I? I mean, I guess I am the only one with a slim tail. Have fun at the Golden Hinge Awards. I will be there. I am a co-host. I guess you were right. My tail is very slim. It has a sharp tip. And I can use it like a monkey's tail. I can grab things with my tail. And I can throw things with my tail. I can do many things with my tail. Yes, it is a prehensile tail. I can't control it, just like in anime when you see a different, Yeah, I think he's just going to the waiting room. Sharp for stabbing? Yeah, it's sharp for stabbing Sebastian's freaking throat! What? 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 That's so crazy. I said that. I would never say something that aggressive. I'm not aggressive. I'm not aggressive. I'm very docile, very chill. You know? I'm just a silly little fella. Very peaceful, very zen. Yeah. Yeah, I scratched his tail, I scratched his back with my tail so much that he starts to bleed. But it's all out of the kindness of my heart. It's all out of the beautiful, genuine kindness of my freaking heart. That isn't a gash. That's me scratching him very gently. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Oh my god, whoopsie daisy. You're screaming? That's so crazy. Oh my goodness. Oopsie. You didn't realize the Hinge Awards are tomorrow? You're so funny. Yeah, the Hinge Awards are tomorrow. The Hinge Awards are literally like around now tomorrow. But they're gonna be pretty long, so... I mean, you can also watch the VOD. It's just a friendly blood wedding. No, it's not today, no. Yui doesn't stream on Saturdays normally. That's like her day off normally. It's like how I always take Mondays off. You gotta take at least one day off a week. I tried doing like... For the first 2 weeks I did like... every day, and that was like kind of painful. Yeah, it just depends on how long it ends up being. We didn't time it or anything. Like... It'd be hard to time it, because, like... you'd have to get everyone there and stuff that need to be there. It's really hard to plan things with multiple people if it's gonna be live or like have people there for multiple days or like for multiple things, because you have to make sure everyone's schedules work together. And like a rough estimate, I cannot give you a rough estimate. To what I know, we haven't been able to do that. Like, to like time, even just the awards. Hello! It takes a while to like get things even ready. I mean, it'll have a VOD, so you can always watch it if you want to. But that's the thing about big events. Like, big events take a lot of time to put together. They're hard to edit together. They're hard to have people show up for. It's hard to make graphics for it, because then you have to get graphics made for it. It's hard to advertise them. It just takes a lot of things you have to do to make an event happen. I mean, it's up to you what you want to watch. The thing is, I think, like, and I've said this before, it's not about whether you can watch every stream for a streamer that you enjoy. It's about the fact that you care enough to remember them. I think holding people in your memory is way more valuable than anything. Memory is very limited. Space of your PC brain space, your CPU brain space, that's... Oh, is it your CPU that holds things? No, that's memory. Fuck! Oh, frickety. What holds memory in your computer? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, your SSD! SSD! You know, like the SSD of your mind. It's like, it's limited, and you normally can't buy more storage or upgrade it, so... It's like... It's all about what it's like how you support people, you know? That's a pretty good amount, I feel. Yeah, you know? You just have to take the things that you take. And, like, I don't really care about, like... I don't really care about if you can, like, show up to all of my streams. I think people who are able to, like... I think people who are able to just even remember a streamer exists is amazing enough to me. I don't need you to chat if you don't want to. I appreciate people who lurk. I appreciate people who chat. But if you can't come, that's fine. I think live your life. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, that's all I, you know, that's what means, you know, means a lot to me, is that, like, it means a lot to me when you come by, but also means a lot to me when you think about me. And if you don't, that's fine too. Everyone has to live their lives. You know? That's what I like to think about. Oh, also, what was I about to say? Also, don't forget, also, that after, like, next week, what does February even look like? Wait, a second. I am so good at remembering everything. I never, ever, 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 ever forget how anything looks. What does the month of February look like? Calendar? What does the month of February look like? One second. It is the 8th. In like 2 weeks from now. No. In about 2 weeks following next week. In about 2 weeks following next week, it will be Ubi Ubapi's birthday. Don't you forget about it. In about 2 weeks following next week, it'll be Ubi Ubapi's birthday. So if you're one of those people who likes to set out a day for your Oshi, and you're a big fan of Ubi Ubapi, don't forget her birthday. Yeah, Yui! If you're a big fan of Yui, don't forget her birthday's coming up. I certainly have not, and it's not stressing me out at all trying to figure out what to get her. It's totally not stressing me out trying to figure out what I want to get her. Yeah, it's my wife's birthday in like 2 weeks after next. So if you wanna block out time to make sure you can see Yui's birthday stream, don't forget, yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay. Miss Ubi Ubapi's birthday! I'm so excited! Yui skipped brainstorm stream soon. I have no idea what I'm... Oh god. I mean, I don't need to stream to brainstorm it. It's more like what I'm gonna do. Because, you know, here's the thing. I'm like, you know, so like during Rena's birthday stream, she like wrote Rena a song. So it's like, oh flip, I gotta do something like as big as making a song, or do something like impressive. I gotta win. What if Rena comes into her stream with a song? What do I do? What I have then? How do I keep myself in first place? Ah! What? I'm not freaking out. I know! No, it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, do a backflip, back handspring, double chicken something like they did in like freaking what they call? Is this a definition of friendly competition? It ain't friendly. It ain't friendly. But, you know, I have to think of it. I haven't thought of something. A reverse 360 back jump, double handspring, funky chicken, Cajun or something else is what they said in Zombies the movie. I forget what they said. But yes, you know? So we gotta figure that out. But we'll figure it out, I think, you know? We'll figure it out. I have to think about it. You know, it's like, what do I draw something? What do I make of it? Like, should I make a song? Or is that already, you know, is that not good enough? Because, like, you know, what if Rena comes in with a song? What if someone else comes with a song? Do I make a song? Do I write a poem of my everlasting love? Do I write her a short scenario roleplay? Do I draw her something and then also do something else? It's so, you know, we'll figure it out, guys. We'll have to make it work before. We'll have to make it work out before her birthday. Well, cause you better save some money up, cause you know, with a birthday comes birthday merch. So gotta say, watch your money. I might have to buy her birthday merch too, and I'll watch my bank account drop again, and I'll watch my own wallet deplete itself too. And I'll have to cry watching my bank account going down too. Kill me. In Minecraft, obviously. In Minecraft, obviously. I'm not insane. I've never been insane. I've always been sane. Crazy? I was crazy once. I was in a rubber room filled with rats. Is that the script? I still don't know the script. Like, Yui always says that, and then she says it and it goes in one ear and then exits the other, and I don't even know the phrase. It's just like if I say crazy, Yui says it, and then I'm like, well, I don't remember the rest of it. Is that the script? What is it from? I don't even know what it's from. Yui always just says it. I'm like, okay. I don't pay attention enough to pop culture to know where things like that come from. I got it? Let's go! I've heard it like 3 times from Yubi. I never remember what it's from. I don't even know. Like, there are a lot of jokes that people say, and I'm always like, where is that from? I don't freaking know. I don't make frickin' know. Like, what is that other one? Like, I know that Skibbity Toilet is like a it's like an internet series, but I can't possibly think about how it was like. I can't possibly think about like how it's a full series and not just an image. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room filled with rats, and rats make me crazy. Rat do be making me crazy. Did you see that new rat dance? The new rat dance trend? I wish I had a 3D model so I could do the rat dance. It looks so fun. I've gotten into the shorts brain rot a little bit because now that I post shorts, except when I said I would post one earlier this weekend and I forgot. Now that I post shorts, I remember them. I started using shorts a little bit more to like sort of look at like how the algorithm works. So the rat dance is like this dance where you open legs, close legs, open legs, close legs, and then you do like an arm movement, like forward, behind, and it's to this specific dance, and it like I don't know where it came from, but it's very pretty. It's very cute. I had a moment where I watched like 2 hours of Skibbity Toilet and I couldn't tell you a single thing. Yeah, that makes sense. That does give me the vibe of a lot of things that I've seen become popular recently. Where it's like I like watch I like hear about, I don't watch it. I hear about like a specific new thing that becomes like super popular, and I try to check it out a little bit, or I see like a short about it, and I'm just kind of like, huh? And I like sit there and I'm watching it and I'm like, I don't follow. I can't compute this, like it's like a virus in my head. Like a virus in my head. And like I can't tell you a single thing about it, you know? It's just kind of how it feels. Like I don't freaking know what's happening. I'm just here vibing to it, I guess. That's how I felt with like the new the zombies. Like I sent to my general chat. It's the I got a melody in my head. I don't know what that song's from, but I just sang virus instead of melody. Na 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 every day, na 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 every day. Yui kept saying some MHA brain rot the other day. Is it shoddy like a melody in my head? I don't know what that song is. I'll be so honest with you. I don't listen to a lot of pop songs. The majority of the songs I listen to are musical theater. Yeah, like got me singing like na na every day. I don't listen to those types of songs a lot. I'll be quite honest with you. I listen to theater. I listen to some JP songs, and I listen to like random artists that I really like K-Flay, and I love K-Flay, and I listen to K-Flay, really. I listen to K-Flay, listen to Orla Gartland, and oh god. Why is it every time I try to remember people that I like to listen to the music of, I can't remember a single person? Is that crazy of me? I don't know why that happens. Like, as soon as I need to access the memory of the things that I like, I immediately forget everything that I've ever liked in my entire life. I'm like, what? I like Lawrence. I like the people who are the band in the Bad Fizz. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm sort of getting into some of the songs by I didn't know a lot of songs by them, but I knew like some of the songs by High Enough. Ooh, you like High? You know K-Flay? Poggers Doggers! You know K-Flay? Holy patakes! That is crazy. That's wacko bonko crazy wax. I barely ever hear of someone also knowing who K-Flay is. It makes me sad because I feel like K-Flay is such a good artist. I like her newest album a lot. I really like the new album. So okay, if you haven't heard of K-Flay, they're like she's like an artist who does like I don't know how you would say her, like, what is her style? It's like alt hip hop, alt rap. Is that how you would describe it? I don't know how you would describe her type of music. But I really like her new album, Mono. Mono is like super good. And my favorite newest songs, K-Flay. It's K period F-L-A-Y, like flaying someone alive. I really like Raw Raw. I really like Bar Soap. I like Perfectly Alone. But my favorite songs like before that, where I really liked, I liked Can't Sleep and Make Me Fade. And I like Fast, So Maybe. That was really good. Little did I know that it'd get so crazy, so fast, so maybe. I get baked on the daily, put my feet up, let my mind go crazy. I love that song. Such a good song. But I love her music so much. I wish I could see her live one day. But I never go to concerts. Because concerts have people, and then I'd have to be near people, and that's crazy, and that's scary. People? Icky! People! No. So... But she's been one of my favorite artists since I was like since years ago, honestly. Oh, you can see Otto. I'm so jealous. What the flippity? I want to see Otto. That's so flippity. What the flip? Yeah, people are icky. That's crazy. No, it's not crazy. People are icky. People are. I'm so excited. You should be. That's crazy, wacko. I wish I could see Otto. Otto cool. Otto super cool. I wish I knew more of Otto's songs, like that I could just sing. Because I feel like I could sing Otto okay-ish if I learned any of them, but I only know New Genesis, and I know like the beginning of the Gyako. I know the beginning of Gyako. Oh my god, you have to fly out to go see it? That's crazy. No, I respect the hustle. I respect it. I respect it. I like... Let's see. Oh yeah, her Ice Day is really good. I love that song. I think I know some of the lyrics. I wish I knew it enough to sing on stream. You have to drive. I hate driving as well. I hate commuting anywhere. I like to stay at home. My favorite thing to do is not leave my apartment. I'll be quite honest with you. My least favorite thing is when I have to leave. Hi, Conclaver! Welcome! You're finally free from errands? Let's go! I hate errands! I hate having to leave my house. I like staying home. It's so cozy and safe in here. Hi, Denkong. Hi! I only have to drive when I have to. I stay home all the time. Yeah. I mean, I can't drive, but yeah. Mood. So itchy. I've had this burn from a and it's like been a week, but it's still so itchy, I feel like. But I think it's healing really well. I have a burn because I took a pan out of the oven and I was holding it too close to me and then it burned my arm. You ever do that? I took this pan of broccoli out of the oven and I pulled it too close to me on one side and then the side of it just all touched my arm. And I have this long area of burn on my arm. I only touched it for like less than a second, I feel like. And then just like this whole line of my arm is now just burned from a pan. I did get a brand mark. It's like this like mediocre, it's like the length of my finger is like just a line of a pan just burned into my arm. So funny. I put vitamin E oil on it though, so hopefully it'll go away and it won't like actually like leave a scar or anything. Half of my cooking is just air fryer, so it's reduced to burner occurrences. Yay! I have a air fryer. I love my air fryer, but I hate using it because then I have to clean it after. Hi Flavo, hello. It did hurt. It hurt a lot. But what can you say? What can you do? It's just how it is, don't you think? Sometimes you get burned. That's just life, ain't it? That's just life, ain't it? I remember once, when I was young, I burned the tips of my fingers so much they turned brown. That's how bad the burn was. They got cooked to a little crisp. Cause my Tokuma took a pound of brownies out of the oven, like straight out of the oven. Tokuma was like making brownies for a family event. And she was like, Toka, don't touch the pan. And I was like, watch me. And I put my hand right on the pan that had been pulled out of the oven. Because I used to be a bit of a contrarian when I was younger. I'm not anymore, but when I was younger, I used to be a bit of a contrarian. She was like, Toka, don't put your fingers on this burning hot, like, pan. And I was like, and they were burned really bad. I'll tell you that. Not a smart idea. Not a smart idea, but I freaking did it anyway. So badly it became well done, basically. I also once stuck my hand in a blender, but it wasn't on, thankfully. But my Tokuma loves to tell me that story. Where, like, she talks about how, like, she took a blender out to make something, and how I got on a stool and I put my hand straight into it. And she had to, like, pull me away from it. And that's why I wasn't allowed to use the kitchen for a long time. Because my parents did not trust me around the kitchen, because I kept getting hurt and in trouble. What, you never stick your hand in a blender before? You're not afraid of a blender? I just stuck my hand in a blender. It wasn't on. You know? It wasn't on. Why not stick it? I also remember she told me once that I put my hand on top of a hot stove and I burned my hand that way too. I also almost cut my finger off once cutting an apple because I had no adult supervision and I tried to do it. Why? I don't know. I was a strange child. I was fighting, you know, I recognized my own immortality and I guess I got a little wacky with that. I felt my immortality, my godlike immortality, and I thought to test it, don't you think? Yeah, I was very curious. I was a very curious child. I was very curious. I liked to learn things. I'm still very big on learning things. I was very curious about everything as a child. And I loved going outside and doing cool things and playing in the mud. I was very different who I am now. I used to love dirty, like being dirty, playing in the mud, catching lizards. But, like, then I grew up and I started hating, dirty things. Hated doing things I didn't know. Stopped being as, like, open to trying new stuff. Yeah. So it's like, I'm happy I did it when I was younger. It's true. I can take it good. Yeah. Yeah, as you get older, I think you lose some of that, like, childlike, energetic sparkle. So, I mean, I don't mind, like, having had it when I was younger. Because now that I'm older, it just doesn't vibe with me the same way. I would never just stick my hand in dirt like I did when I was a kid. That was not something I would do now. I used to have a pan in the backyard, and I would grab mud with my bare hand out of the ground, and I would put it in my mud and make a mud pie. My little mud pie. And I would try to sell it to my parents. So it's like, you know, nowadays, you cannot ask me to put my hand in mud. I would do it if you paid me money, but I would not do it purposefully. Like, I wouldn't just put my hand in mud. It's dirty. So it's like, you know, you have to allow yourself to, and like, in my opinion, allow your kids to do it too, if you have any, because they'll stop doing it at a certain point. Well, I mean, I wouldn't put my hand in a blender nowadays either, unless I was cleaning it. Unless I was cleaning it. I mean, I have a blender, because I make smoothies and acai bowls sometimes. So I do touch blenders quite often in the summer. I don't make smoothies or acai bowls during the winter because it's cold, but like I do have to clean blenders nowadays. It's so sharp. I don't know why I did that. Something wrong with me, whatever. Ooh, you put your hand in the garbage disposal? Did you turn it on? Did you turn it on? No? I've had to do that before too. I've dropped spoons down there before. I had to go put my hand into the disposal to go grab my spoon out. I put my hand down there whenever I drop something that needs to be picked up in there. I put my whole hand in it. You ever put your whole hand in the garbage disposal? I have. Don't get why acai is so popular. It's tasty. That's why I like it. I don't really care about the health benefits. I just think it's tasty. It's very tasty. It's so nasty. Yeah, it is nasty. What do you mean? Pull a DS cartridge? A DS cartridge out? How did you put a... What were you doing where a DS cartridge went into your freaking garbage disposal? It's like fresh. It just fell in. Like, what would happen? It's good when you make it, right? Well, what I do if I make acai for breakfast is basically I have an acai powder, like a protein powder, and I get I put blueberries, cherries, and raspberries, frozen ones, into a blender with a scoop of peanut butter, a little bit of the acai. It's not protein. It's acai and collagen powder on top, and then I put a little bit of juice, and then I blend it. And then it just becomes like basically like a thicker smoothie. And then I put that in a bowl with a little bit of granola and some honey. And that would be what I would eat for breakfast in the summer. So it's mostly just like fruits with a little bit of powder and peanut butter. It's very good for you. Comparatively. I also like to eat, like, yeah, it's just a giant smoothie bowl. I don't even put that much juice in because I prefer it to be thicker. So it's, like, just a splash of juice. I'm not the biggest fan of raspberries, but, you know. It's more expensive to get frozen blackberries. But I just, like, what? Do you put your glasses in the sink? Why? What did it just say beforehand? It just fell in for the counter? That's very interesting. I remember? Well, I have a teaspoon, and that the reason I had to stick my hand into the garbage disposal the first time was because I had, like, you know those really small teaspoons? Like, it fell in, and I turned on the garbage disposal, and I just, like, after I had cooked something, and then, like, I heard, like, a and so I had to stick my hand in after I turned it off, and then I pulled it out, and it was, like, decimated. This, like, little... So I have a teaspoon that just has a bunch of cuts into it, because it was in the garbage disposal, and it got turned on. But every time that I put my hand in the garbage disposal, I, like, triple thousand check that, like, there's no way that it could be turned on. Because I get scared. I get very scared every time to stick my hand in. How's the stream going so far? It's going great! I haven't drawn a single thing! I haven't drawn a single thing. Not a single thing has been drawn yet. I've just been talking. So productive? Yeah, so productive. We should draw something. We should draw something. Who do we want? We said we were gonna draw? We said we were gonna draw... I think... Didn't we say, like, Yui or something today? Was it Yui? Actually, if we're gonna draw Yui, it should be, like, creamy in the middle. Like a cream-colored middle. A little bit more this color. And then it should be like, like a strawberry colored outside sort of thing. Like a more pinkish outwards. You're literally drawing Yui right now? Let's go! Yui love. Yui love. I love Yui. I think for her, I want to do like I want to do like this. So there's like a strawberry in the center. See, draw this down. We'll change the color of this part later. With like I guess strawberry actually would be like this, right? I'm kind of designing this to look kind of like an instrument that, you know, like in you know, like when in like a magical girl anime they have like a weapon. Like I'm kind of thinking without that right now when I'm drawing this like top part. So there's like the strawberry, and then I'm gonna draw the actual like ears, like oobies. Envision great things from my head like a painting. I mean, that's just kind of like training your hands and your tools or yourself to create the things in your mind's eye. It's like that's most artists, because no one is like, well, let's not say skill issue. Let's not say skill issue, because we remember in the rules we're respectful to each other. That's a part of my rule set. Let's not bully each other. Everyone starts somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. We don't bully each other. Everyone starts somewhere, right? So it's hard to be able to take what's in your mind's eye and create it on paper. It's been half a year. Half a year is really, honestly, no time. Most people who are artists on the, like, that you think are really, really, really big artists, you know, like people who draw, like VTuber artists, like my artist, you know, Lucy, who drew me and my model, have had years and years and years of owning their skills. I've been drawing and stuff for years too, and I'm still not that great at it. You know, it's like all up to like your base level. Everyone starts at a different base level. Everyone starts at a different base level. It's like people will have different like starting points. People have different skill levels that they adapt better to. People have different styles. It's all a learning curve. That's everyone else. Like everyone else has different time and practice that they're able to put in as well. I mean, if you want like a good way to like look at it too, like look at someone like PewDiePie, right? PewDiePie put out a video where it was like him drawing in a year, right? He drew every day for a year. And his baseline is different than everyone else's baseline too. It's all based off how you see things, right? Some people are more natural at seeing something and putting it on paper. So you can't compare yourself to other people because everyone's starting point is different. Everyone's natural, innate understanding of a skill is different. It's all different. So don't ever get down on yourself. Don't ever say I should be I should be doing this faster than this thing. I should have made my skill better at something because I've been doing this for this time and this person hasn't. You know, I've trained in singing for 10 years and I'm still nowhere near the skill level of many VTuber singers right now. And some of them have had no professional training. It's all based on where you start, where you end up. And it's just, you have to keep putting in effort to learning the skill. So I don't want anyone in my chat ever saying things like, oh, skill issue when someone's trying to practice their skills, because I don't want anyone to ever feel disheartened. Life is about training, learning new things, and talking with people. I don't want anyone to ever feel disheartened in my chat, okay? We are here to push everyone up and make everyone feel better. Because the whole thing is we don't want crybabies to cry. That's the whole point of my channel. is I'm here to make sure you're not crying as much. And it's not always about, like, pushing yourself to learn a bunch anyway. Especially for, like, just things that are, like... Oh, you don't have to be sorry. I'm just making sure everyone knows. I don't want people to feel bad in this chat, okay? Like this. What is my art? Look at this bullshit sometimes. I draw, like, what? A little guy on a leaf? Who's he? He's just a little guy. Like, you know? What am I drawing? Freaking Valentine's. It's true. I don't really think art should be judged in that way. It's hard to grade art too. Like, you know. I used to get graded for theater and stuff. It's like, how do you even know about... How do you even know how to judge acting? Some people think some types of acting are extremely really good. Some people don't. It's all very interpretive, especially art. Anything in art. I mean, there are types of music that are hard, in my opinion, to decide whether something is good or not. There are artists who use a lot of experimental sounds, and some people might listen to it and think it's the best music ever, and some people might not think it's very good music. So it's all up to interpretation, and everyone will enjoy different things. You know? Like, and like a part of it is like also like, you know, I always tell myself, like, I think when it comes to thing like when I think about practicing a skill, I also think about cultivating how I see myself doing the skill, right? So like I used to get really down on myself when I would try to do something like sing a high note. I don't have a naturally high voice. I don't have a naturally high voice. I have a pretty lower mezzo voice. I think you can tell from my talking voice, you know, like your singing voice is very similar to where you start off for your speaking voice. And learning to accept your limitations, the parts of yourself you have to work around, the parts of yourself you have to change to do certain things, is also a part of drawing or singing or any skill you're cultivating. I had to at some point be like, well, I'll never be a high singer. That's just not how my that's just not how my voice works. I'll never be a high soprano. I'll never sing opera in that way. But I had to learn to cultivate how to change where I want to place the sound, what songs I will sing, whether I can like move my voice to be, and now it's pretty okay. It's not the best voice in the world, but you know, you have to learn to adapt to things and concede with your skills and your natural like talents and stuff, you know? Well, I mean, if you're trying to draw a Catholic Gothic cathedral, you know, it's all what you see, right? And also, it's not about making every piece you do good. Sometimes it just doesn't always end up the best. I draw a bunch of shit that I think, oh, this is ugly as sin. And it's like, whatever. That's just life. And you look back at things and you're like, oh, this sucks ass. Why did I do that? Well, whatever. You learned from it. You learn from it. Sometimes I look at my art that I drew for the Marshall Maximizer cover I did for pre-debut and I'm like, that art? Ugh, crazy. But I released it anyway. Yeah. You know? And at certain times you just have to make it done. When I do covers, I try to limit myself to doing 5 to 6 takes. Because if I could, in theory, spend hours upon hours recording. But in the end, you know, at a certain point, your best take was probably your 5th to 6th, maybe 7th take. Why would I spend 6 hours recording a cover when I could spend 2 to 3 hours recording the cover? Maybe even less, hopefully. Because the more you're doing it, if you're hyper fixating on like this one thing that you feel like you're getting wrong and you keep doing it, eventually you're just gonna start getting in your head. You're gonna start giving up on yourself. You're gonna start feeling bad, and at that point, you can tell that the quality is degrading because you're being hard on yourself. So sometimes you also have to learn when to concede and take your losses and do something else, or come back the next day and try again later when you have a fresh mindset. I don't advocate for self-flagellation when it comes to art either. I spent too much of my life getting down on myself for the things that I was not good enough at, in my opinion, you know? Spent way too much time doing that, so I don't advocate for that behavior either, because I don't want people to do that. I don't think it's not useful. All it does is make you feel like shit, and I don't think people deserve to feel like shit. Ever. It's not a good feeling, so why focus on it? Why focus on the negatives? And also you have to consider like what you're learning it for, right? Like an example. I do like you do. I don't think most artists ever record a song in one take. I've never done any song that you hear me sing, any short that you hear me sing, I never sang that in one take. I've never sung a single thing in one take that you hear me release. I sing everything in truncated parts, and I do about 4 to 5 takes, sometimes 6, of each part of that song. Why would I do it in one take when I could do it in different takes? Example. I'll give you a good example right now. Let me look at my bunny girl cover. Okay, wait. Let me get my girl lyrics. Like an example is where did I start? I did so in my bunny girl one, every couple lines I shifted the key. So I recorded Arigachi songs demo ariga komarareteru yo. That was one take. I did that one. I did 5 takes of that one, and then I did da 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 da. Take it off. And the sound tweaking and mixing. Yep. It's like because everyone is vibing. It depends. I mean, I've done recording for some music stuff in a studio before, in a group. I've also done some recording stuff for voice acting-ish stuff, and I've done that different. And then I've also done live performances too for different stuffs. Everything is different, but everything is a different amount of practice, but everything is never perfect. So never try to make your stuff perfect, because why would you? Nothing's perfect. You'll never believe that it is, you'll never believe it anyway, I'll be quite honest with you. You'll never believe your stuff is perfect. Or at least I don't believe most people ever think of their stuff as perfect. What am I drawing? I'm drawing a Valentine's Day art for Yui. I'm making her a Valentine's Day card. Just like this one for Serena I drew. I drew this one for Serena. I drew this one for Lemmy. Now I'm drawing one for Miss Ubi Ubapi, my wife. Cause I gotta make sure this girl's got a nice Valentine's. We're gonna recolor these lines later because I don't want them all to be pink, but I started drawing in it, and so basically it's like, well, me do this first before I say something. I guess I have enough room around to do that. Good life advice? When you put yourself out there and challenge yourself, you only get stronger. This is true. I mean, I think everyone has good life advice. I think people rarely talk to each other in that way anymore. I feel like a lot of people don't take the time to connect and talk about things that burden them or struggle them or are like when they're in need of advice or things like that. I feel like a lot of people don't do that a lot anymore. I don't really talk to when I talk to like not my close friend that I hang out with all the time. Like she and I talk about everything, but when I talk to like my college friends when we meet up, we don't talk about things like that. We talk about life updates and how we're doing in XYZ. Like I feel like a lot of the times we don't get to talk about things like that. I mean, I think it's hard. It's not everyone like grows at the same rate, and like you have to make the same mistakes often. I believe. I don't believe in like you learn things once and then you never make a mistake ever again. That just doesn't make sense to me. Why is my spout like that? Wait, what's happening? Why is there like a line over here? There we go. Only ones I talk to, and I feel hard to control. Yeah, it's hard to talk to people nowadays. I feel like that's a part of communication that's getting worse with social media and the internet. I think people don't practice their communication skills a lot, which is also something that I think can make it harder to connect. Not even like in like the bad way, but just to, like makes it harder to connect with people in general. Like socialization and the ability to talk to people is a literal like skill that you train in a lot of the times. I mean, that's why people who do communications and stuff have to practice it in school, and they do like those types of things. It's because it's a practice skill. Like it's a cultivated, conscious skill to be able to talk well with people. It's not just something that, like, people are more natural at it than others, but it's not something that you just have normally. It's something you have to focus on. It can feel like a game. I would say don't try to focus on making people not sad. I think the thought of that you are the one making someone sad is something that can make you feel really bad as a person, because there's no way to avoid what someone feels when you talk to them. I think it's important to think about what you're saying and whether you're being nice or not, or whether your words are that you're picking are kind or not, or considerate or not. But if you focus too much on making people not feel sad, then you're focusing a lot more on catering your communication to not necessarily be authentic, and also you're making yourself feel like you're a bad person, which is not good. It is important to have a positive perspective on failure. Failure is a part of life. Failure is a huge part of life. Hi, Nana! How are you? Hi, my sweet one. How are you? Hi, my sweet Nana was. How are you? I'm drawing Ubi Ubapi's Valentine. Can I sing the full song, a limited edition? I do not know the full song. I know the part that I learned for the short. I know the part that I learned for that short. I'm sleepy but happy my wife is live. Wah! I'm sleepy too, but I'm happy. I'm happy you're here, Nana. You might like the Russian conversation mentality. I mean, you sounded great when you sang it. Thank you. I can try to learn it one day, but I don't have a lot of time to learn new songs right now, unfortunately. I'm happy you liked my short, though. I am learning a bunch of different songs, hopefully, at some point. I have to have time to do it, though. I'm learning a couple new songs that you guys haven't heard at all for my Valentine's Day stuffs. You can make me Russian, Nana? How would you do that? I'm not very good at Russian accent. I tried to learn it once, but I was not very good at it. Okay, make this down here so that I can fill that in with a paint bucket. Oh my god. Really? Just like a Starfire? Oh, she. I will kiss Nana to learn new dialects and new language. I learned to do one from playing old school Call of Duty. Ooh, I've never played COD. I've never played shooters, so I don't really know like about shooters and like what's happening. I recently learned about how in Halo the guy is like, he doesn't have a full name and he's like what, some sort of robot or something. I think the closest thing I ever got to playing a game like COD was watching Ruby. You're a campaign player? What does that mean? I don't think I'd fare very well with my motion sickness. That is true. That is very true. Okay, we did this. Let's color these in and then we'll get to more parts. Let's make this part... Oh, flippity. LOL. Let's make this white, I guess? Or maybe pink. Oh, we can color shift it. Oh, flippity. I love when I do that. It's so fun when everything doesn't connect the right way. What kind of game do I like to play? I like games like Fear and Hunger. Fear and Hunger is one of my favorite games in the whole world. I like games like The Little Witch's House. I like Pokemon. You know, two very specific categories that are not... you know, the normal ones. I like the normal types of games like Fear and Hunger and Pokemon. Well, I did an entire run-through of Fear and Hunger Termina my, like, first couple of weeks. Played Termina the first couple of weeks of streaming. I got ending A in the logic ending. Ever played any visual novels? Not really. I have wanted to play one though, at some point. Have you been doing Pokemon TCG? No, I don't play phone games, unfortunately. Well, I mean, it's a VOD. If you ever want to watch me play it, it is VOD. I have a series playlist on my channel. I want to eventually play Termina when the new update comes out again, but we'll have to wait for the new update because I can't just play Fear and Hunger every week and hopefully, and I can't just become a niche Fear and Hunger player. I can't become a niche Fear and Hunger player. That can't be my main content. But live chat FOMO? See, I don't understand that concept. I'm like a huge VOD person. I love VODs. I'm so anxious to type in people's chats that I'm a VOD watcher. I don't know how you guys do this thing. I'm so bad at typing in chat, unless it's like my GENMATES or Hyori Mokami. I'm so bad at typing in chat. I'm a big VOD watcher. Because I'm so bad at, like, knowing what to say. I don't even know. Most of the streams that I watch of my GENMATES are VODs, because I like to watch VODs in the background while I do other stuff. I don't have the confidence. I'm not what they call Giga Chat enough to be a live stream watcher. Do you need to blow my nose? No, I'm fine. Actually, I'm having an extremely good day for my allergies. Comparatively, I'm having an extremely phenomenal day for my allergies. You should just super speed read through the transcripts of VODs. Oh, I see. I know, right? This is a good day. This is a good day. I don't know what you're talking about, Riverball. This is a good day for me. Ooh, really? That's so kind of you, Zirin. That's so kind of you. Wah! I need to make this a different color because I effed up. This needs to be like under here, but on top of that. And it should be... Let's make it like a pink or something. Like that. Cute! And we'll change this to have different colors when we shade in. And then we'll color in her ears. Flippity! Her ears are gonna be strawberry like that. Changed your identity? I don't understand. Despite not being the most pleasant chatter to have around, I still like it. Oh, don't even know why. Huh? I don't understand that either. On YouTube, I don't understand that either. You guys are so crazy, I don't understand what you're talking about. You can't just like hint at things and expect me to understand anything. I have like the brain ability of like literally like one CPU. I have like my brain works like an i3 computer chip. I'll be so honest with you. Why do you think I have to ask everyone to describe to me the game that I try to describe to them because I'll talk about the game I want to play and then I'm like, guys, frick if I remember what this game is called. Frick if I remember. I frickin' don't. I'll tell you that. Me when I'm like, what is this game? There's an asylum and he runs and the person is a reporter and then they have to be like, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I remembered actually last night that a game I really want to play with you guys is Darkwood. I've never played Darkwood, but I've heard that it has a plot that is comparatively lore interactive in the same way that Fear and Hunger is, and I want that. Fortnite? I can't play Fortnite. Have a good rest of your day, Peeper. I want to play Darkwood. I also want to play Salt and Sanctuary. I also want to play Pokemon. Guys, we might play Pokemon next month. I really want to play Pokemon. I want to play Pokemon Legends Arc- no, not Legends. I want to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I've never, the only Pokemon game I have never completed is Scarlet and Violet. So I want to play Scarlet and Violet with you guys before the new Pokemon game comes out. Because I want to have played every single Pokemon game up to that point. It's pretty mid. I have the game and I tried playing it, but I could never get myself to do it because it's like so... I need like a path. And it's so hard to play the game without a path, but I want to play it. Because I want to prep myself for Legends ZA. The intro is like 4 hours. I know. I know. It's crazy. Well, my favorite Pokemon game as of late is Pokemon Arceus. Other than like Platinum and Diamond. Platinum is probably my favorite Pokemon game, but for a Switch game, my favorite is Legends Arceus. I'm so excited for ZA. Have I played the Mystery Dungeon games? I have! My favorite is Explorers of Sky. I love Explorers of Sky. Like this, but then like a little more bright. Hi, Piruella! Hi, PP! Hi, PP, how are you? I was talking about the Pokemon games I want to play on stream. PP, are you a Pokemon enjoyer? Are you a Pokemon enjoyer? I'm rizzing people up today. Well, I'm prepping to rizz people up for Valentine's Day. I'm prepping. It's not happening yet. Oh my god, wait, PP! Why don't you have a wrench? What's happening? Why did I not give you one? What's happening to me? I'm like destroying myself right now? Why don't you have a wrench? I'm an idiot? Have a wrench right now. Have a wrench right now. It's intimidating? It is a little bit intimidating. Ooh. The gambling hobby. Have a nice rest of your day, bouncing rubber ball. Get wrenched! Get wrenched! Get wrenched! Ouch, I took a wrench to the head! No, pee-pee! I'm drawing my GENMATES little Valentine's Day cards. So that's what I'm doing today. See, this one I'm drawing right now is Ubi Ubapis. But I've drawn it the Serena one. Do you think this is rizzful? It says, "You're pitch perfect to me, and my love for you is timeless." Gambling is so epic that you can only lose 100% of your money but can earn like 10,000. Okay, but like what if you lose all your money and don't have any more money to do more? And then I've drawn one for Lemmy-Bus too. I drew one for Lemmy-Bus. Lemmy says, "I'd walk through Shell and back for you." I'm trying to rizz my GENMATES even though we're all married anyway. Me cleans it up and cleans you up too. Get more money for the casino, duh. What the flippity? 98% of gamblers quit before they win big? Hello? I mean, if you're willing to risk it all. If you're willing to risk it all. I'm like such a I'm a very cautious person, I think. So I don't do things like gamble, but I support you in your endeavor. But I do support you in your endeavor, Piruella. In your gambling endeavors. I give you my support. Oh my god. I'm so good at drawing. I never draw outside the lines. Guys, if you don't know, Piruella is an extremely cracked artist, by the way. If you aren't aware, Piruella is a cracked artist and you should support her for the entirety of your life. The SVP, the P SVP stands for Polyheal. This is true! This is extremely true, actually. PP is one of the cutest artists I've ever seen in my whole life. She draws the cutest little things ever. I love the brushes that she uses and she has extremely good texture usage. Shut up, she throws up on you, you're so funny. What is Bed Wars? What is a Bed Wars? The S stands for Sea Bunny, Star, Snail, Snoof, Shiny. Is that a real game? It can't hurt you? What is it? Let me look it up. Bed Wars. Let me look it up. Let me bring up my browser. Bed Wars. Video game. Bed Wars is a strategic game where players must carefully defend their own bed while bravely attacking and destroying other players' beds. Oh, is this a Roblox game? Fortcraft Bed Wars. Oh, it's a Minecraft game. It's Minecraft. They were blocking. They were blocks. I don't play Minecraft. I also don't play Roblox. Unless my genmates say I have to do it, then I do it. I'm not old, though. I just don't take part in things that I don't know how to do often. I'm not old, though. I'm not old, okay? So I had to big stretch. Makes me envious of how much internet stuff she doesn't know. I just don't spend that much time on the internet. I'll be honest with you. Like, I mean, I spend a lot of time reading fan fiction, but like that's on one site. Like I know how to navigate AO3. Okay, I can navigate AO3, but the rest of the internet, not so much, unfortunately. I was reading some AO3 last night before I went to bed. Because when I woke up from so I fell asleep last night working. And when I woke up, I was like, I'm gonna take a small little peek at AO3 before I go to bed to make me feel better. And, I certainly did. AO3 based? It is! And I get good to talk to people. Well, that's like partly, literally my job. But it was very fun. Did it turn into more than a peek? Not really. I only read for about 30 minutes because I had to go to bed. Like, what did I read? Oh, I was reading. So I read a fanfiction about. I've been on my Miraculous Ladybug bullshit for a little bit. So I read a cute fluff fic for Miraculous Ladybug, and then I read another Supercorp fic that I'm reading one of my covered fics because I'm very stressed. I was very stressed. I am very stressed. So I've been comfort reading. I've been comfort reading some old fics that I really like from Supercorp so that I feel less stressed. Because I feel less stressed if I already know the plot of a fanfiction. So I'm reading one of my favorite Supercorp fanfics right now again so that I feel better. It's about one of the characters ending up being pregnant, and then the other one takes care of her during her pregnancy, and then she has a child, and then they raise the child together. It's like a family fanfiction. It's so cute. In Supercorp, oh, Supercorp is about Supergirl and Lena Luthor. It's a Supergirl. It's Supergirl, the CW TV show. The one I read about for Miraculous Ladybug, that one I read beforehand. That was like a one-shot. That was like really short. That was a fluff fic. It was about Kagami and Felix. So tabbed into MLB? What is MLB? What is MLB? You use an acronym. What is an acronym? What's the acronym for? Oh, it's Miraculous Ladybug. I'm so smart. I'm literally the most smart ever. I've never been any less than 100% big, huge brain. This is me when someone uses an acronym. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not on the right part of the screen. This is me when someone uses an acronym. Me when I'm acronym. Me when acronym. Major League Baseball. You're so throws up on you. You're so funny, Fifi. 200 IQ. I know. I'm always 200 IQ. Actually, I love baseball fanfics. This is true. Did you see the new visuals for the new Miraculous Ladybug season? It's very good. I watched some of the new season last night because I couldn't help myself. I was listening to it while I was doing stuff, and I got so much secondhand embarrassment. I almost died and convulsed. Boots and cats and boots and cats and. I like, what is it called? I don't really like all of the new designs for Miraculous, I'll be so honest with you. I'm really sad some of the, but the writing is also not the best I've ever seen. But I have nothing actually positive to say. Actually, I was gonna say something positive and I actually had nothing to say. But I hope it gets better. I have something positive. Nope, I have nothing positive to say about the new season yet. But hopefully it gets better. Haha, it's only 4 episodes in, so hopefully it gets freaking better. Is it bad they look all the same to me still? No, but they don't. They look very different, cause. They look very different, cause, but you can, you know, it's okay. It's okay, I guess. I just think, like, they really... They really took a lot of Marionette's growth from the last season, and they were like, what if we squashed it? What if we squashed a lot of her growth? That'd be so cool. Actually, that'd be so perfect poggers. And she's been making a lot of decisions that make me want to jump off a cliff. Ah! Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really knowing how to trust. You never really know who you should trust. I don't know why I said the wrong lyric. I will say it's just really painful. It's really painful. Marinette is making some bold moves, and they're not good. In this new season, Marinette's making some bold moves, and they're not good. You ever just see a character that you sort of like but don't really like the most, and you're just like, girl, if you don't pull your shit together, I'm gonna throw something? That's me at Marinette Dupenchang. That's me at Marinette Dupenchang. She's really stressing me out. That girl's really stressing me out right now. I don't know what to say. She's really stressing me out. And it's like fine or whatever. And it's like fine or whatever. It's just like, what if she didn't do that? But what if, Marinette, you just didn't do that? You look so cute with glasses. Thank you! I'm happy you like them. We're gonna actually make the strawberry a crystal. You guys think that's a cute idea? I think it is, so I'm doing it, and you don't get to tell me whether I'm doing it or not, but it's what's gonna happen. Just so all of you are aware of what I'm doing right now. Maybe higher up. And then she'll fall in love with me. She will fall in love with me over and over again. She won't know how or when. No matter how long it's been, she's mine. Who cares if she might like Sebastian? I'm going to kill him and she'll be mine, 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 mine forever. She'll be mine forever, and Sebastian can go fuck himself. What? Didn't say that. are getting some crazy thoughts in your head. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do that. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Let's do the light in here. I totally know how gems work, and I'm not just making up the highlights and how highlights work as I go, but I totally am. Gotta keep it say-so? What are you talking about? I don't have to do anything. Keep say-so. I'm say-so enough. I don't say anything bad. But I've never been a say-so streamer. No, but, you know, whatever name makes you comfortable is the best for you. But don't... Say so, says who? True. Huh, what? Did I ever tell- Well, you didn't tell me. You thought I was very say-so? I mean, I try my best not to swear, but I do swear quite often. To be honest, I've tried really hard not to swear, but I swear quite often. Is Rena considered say-so? I mean, she makes dirty jokes sometimes, and she swears sometimes. It depends on what you consider say-so. Like, to me, say-so is someone who, like, never ever swears, never ever makes a dirty joke or innuendo. Like, is she considered say-so? I don't know. Like, Serena never swears. She almost never makes a dirty joke. I mean, I guess I'm slightly say-so, but I'm not, like, say-so, say-so. I make jokes about killing Sebastian so that Yui is mine all the time. Yeah, I'm not very yabai either. I feel like I'm a very middle ground mix of that sort of thing, you know? I feel like I'm very middle ground of it. Like, I'm not raunchy. Oh! Perfectly balanced as all things should be, thank you. Well, I'm happy you changed your name to something you feel more comfortable with. Keeper, it's good to have a name that makes you feel comfortable. Look at that. What color am I doing wrong? Do I care if I'm doing a color wrong? Yeah, you can use any display name you want on YouTube. I don't really like I think of names as just like a thing that you use to identify yourself in chat, but you can name yourself whatever you want as long as it's not a bad word. Then I'd have to ban you. And ideally, I don't want to ban people, so don't have bad words in your name. Compromised? What do you mean? Why are you disguising yourselves in Discord? Discord is just Discord. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Why you guys being like that? Just use whatever name you want. Whatever's. It's important to just do whatever makes you happy unless you are hurting other people. Whatever name you want to use it. Change your name if you want to use it. Undercover for why? What did I do? What is happening? Oh. Oh. Why did that change like that? Oopsie. Oopsie. Okay, that's looking good. We'll just color in the shading on the lace now. Push this down. Oops, let's get rid of this. Then, not reference. We're gonna clip mask and draw assists. And then get this. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Why is that doing that? Okay, 1 second. It's being weird. Let me turn off my Procreate and turn it back on. That's the one thing I don't like about Procreate is sometimes it just bugs out and you're like, why though? And then you're like, why though? So the darker ones should be in the middle. More colored. And maybe a little bit more blue toned. Darker. Well, I guess we can color it and then we can change it a little bit. This. And then we're gonna change the color shifting of it. That. I'm a sucker for Adobe. I love my programs. Clip Studio is base, Krita is base. I mean, I like... Well, that's not true. I only know how to use Adobe After Effects and Procreate. And I kind of can use Premiere, but not well. Then I'm gonna change this to be gold. That. And we'll make it kind of shiny. I feel like the gold I picked was really bad. Let's try this one. Oopsie. Wrong. Maybe more brighter and a little more saturated. Like that. I wish Clip Studio could do animations. I refuse to play for the X version. I guess that's true. You could. I won't say that I should. I will. I won't. I obviously I can't advocate for it, but you know, you do what you want to do. I won't judge you. Good morning, Infinite. Good morning. I was a paint user for the longest time. What the flippity? Really? I mean, I guess I didn't have any Windows programs till a couple of years ago. Or I wasn't a Windows user until a couple of years ago. That's crazy though. I've heard really good things about Krita. I've never used it, but I've heard really good things. Paint doesn't have layers? That's kind of crazy. I mean, I have seen people make amazing art in Paint though, I will say. It's nice to be able to do it for free. Yeah, it's always nice to be able to do things for free. Oops. Like this. Kind of looks like a layer. I mean, some people also do like things in one layer too. I mean, I really like Procreate, but you need an iPad for it. I like the animation that you can do in Procreate too. Animation's pretty cool. One day I want to get better animation. The like best animation I ever did was that one walk cycle I saw. I think I showed you guys if you're in a membership. I should show it on stream. I guess I could. Let me manage these layers first. I don't like that thing I did. That is good enough. See, this will be the base for the UE heart. UE heart. And then we'll start thinking of what start thinking about what risful thing you want me to say to her. Let me try something. Wait, let me see if I can show it to you. Let me pull it up. Oh, you can see one of my other things I did. This was one of my animations I did. Let me see. Why is this one weird looking? This was an animation I made for my debut. Was this one that I made for when I did the bit that I did before on Procreate? Was this little Crybaby walking animation to go onto the therapist seat? Where's my other one? I have like one of me walking is Toka. Oh, this one. Here we go. I have this one too. It's a walking cycle that I did. A nice little walking cycle. That was one of the things I made. What else do I have? Oh, there's a... I have one of my old mascot ideas as well for you guys, but then I didn't end up doing that one. And then there's my PNG. I drew like, if you saw Yui's little reactive that she used on Lemmy's stream yesterday. I drew the reactive. One of the best things I ever made was this. I don't know how I did this, but I certainly did. Is this thing. That took all my brain freaking energy, I'll tell you that. This freaking Yui reactive took 20,000 years. Yap 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 yap. And I always told myself that I would make myself one as well to match Yui, and then I never did it. And then I never did it. I told myself I would make my own one, and then I never did it. So maybe one day I'll frickin' do it. Maybe one day I'll do it. Rendering Yui's hair took like 20,000 years. She has so much hair. I swear to freaking God. I love her though, but she has so much hair. It took 20,000 years to render that thing. Okay. I have to... I know her buns are really hard to draw. Her hair is really complex. That's why when I was like, oh, I should draw a different GENMATE on stream yesterday, and then I was like, when I was like playing Gartic, and then I was like trying to think of something to draw for her, and I was like, oh my god, I like started drawing her. I was like, oh frick, why did I pick Yui? I can't draw her hair very fast. It's too detailed. It's like Yui, like Lemmy's hair is really simple, right? It's like the bangs, the side bangs, the little cat-like tufts on the side of her head, a sprout, and then braids with some flowers and little sprouts in it, right? That's Lemmy's hair. That's her face. Her face has her glasses. One glasses size has a little drip like a tear. She has a fang on her mouth. Great. Easy. Done. Now drawing Serena is pretty easy. It's bangs, hair in the front, two longer strands in the front, longer hair in the back, side puff on the top of her head that goes down like a side pony, and then little hair accessory. And a hoge. Nana's is also pretty easy to remember. Who else is easy to remember? Gaomi's is pretty easy to remember. It's not easy for me to remember Gaomi's, like where the stripes are in Gaomi's hair. But the shape of Gaomi's hair is pretty easy for me to remember. Just not where the stripes are in the hair. But I know, like, you know, there's the black stripes in her hair. Rena's hair is pretty easy to remember. It's like all gray, one purple streak in the front, purple tuff, two pigtaily things on each side with black ribbon. I've drawn Perry's hair enough. I've drawn Perry's hair enough where I can remember where Perry's like hair tufts go. As long as you know the gradient for my hair, it's pretty easy to remember my hairstyle. I just draw I did a tutorial on how to draw my crystal hair before in a very easy way. But so it's not really that hard for me to draw my hair anymore because I sort of like figured out how to do it pretty early on. But I would say like detail-wise for hair, I'd say Yui is the hardest. Have a good rest of your day, peeper. I'd say Yui's hair is the hardest to render for me because it just has like braids in the front, long hair on the side. She has a bunch of different hair clips and ties. She has the green balls in the front. She has space buns. She has bunny ears that are antennae. Then she has a hair, like hair frill in the back of her hair. She has like the hair frill where her bunny ears are. Then she has her neck thing that you have to draw on her neck. And then her outfit has frills on it. And then there's also a plaid pattern. Yeah, it is very hard. It is very hard. Like, I drew some fan arts for some of them, but other stuff is like, oh god. I'm not that good at details, so. Should I draw custard? No, should I draw custard? Like, what should I draw on this other than, like, the message? What do we want? Should I do custard? Should I do... Maybe... a shortcake? Should we draw a shortcake? Little shortcake. I'm not drawing Sebastian, but that's a smart idea, but I would not do that. LOL. What? Oopsie. Maybe I can draw his tombstone. Oh right, this is like a shortcake, so actually it should be like this. Should be... Well, if I want to draw the shortcake... It's like a mini shortcake, so maybe instead we'll do... a little bit of the frosting on the sides. A stripe here. With little... No, that's too complicated. I don't want to do that. That's too complicated. Let's just do a shortcake like this. White stripe. And a berry on the top. Maybe like Toka, shouldn't you draw this from a side angle so it looks better? Yeah, if I was less lazy, I would do that. I was a little less lazy. Then we're gonna do white. White. It's just like a graphic on her cake, on her thing, so I don't think she really cares if it's high def. Yep. And then super light colored, light fluffy cake. Oops. It's like the same color as the cake. Oops. Then I'm gonna do this, but lighter. This is the strawberry. And then we'll draw a little bit of strawberries in here too. And of course, because these ones are cut open, they're gonna have a little bit of strawberry coloring on the inside because of the way that strawberry look. And even lighter, pinker. And then because this one on top is the top one, it's gonna have a little bit of shading. And it's gonna have yellow seeds on it, golden yellow. Oops. And then I guess I should draw the line here too, because I did that for the other one. That. So we'll have this cake. This like a little stickery thing over here, maybe. And we'll draw a headstone for Sebi. And then we'll draw the message. Let's draw the headstone. Like a nice grassy headstone, you know? Just because I don't like him doesn't mean his headstone has to look like crap, you know? Just because I don't like him doesn't mean his headstone has to look like crap. Unfortunately, I'm not mean. I'm not mean, I'm just disturbed, okay? And then put, like... some of them will be darker than others, obviously. Oopsie. Here. Oopsie. And then this one will be a different layer. And this one will be lighter. Like this. We'll color shift this front layer more. We'll color shift it. Like that. Right? And then we'll draw his little headstone behind it. We'll give it a little shadow because he deserves it. Even if I hate him, he deserves a little bit of respect. So we'll draw like the shadow for his sad little headstone or whatever. Give him a little shadow from the grass or something, you know. And then we'll write a message. Sebi, oops, darker. And then we'll write circle, circle, sad face, sad face. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, sad, crazy, oopsies. Super big frowny. Super huge frowny face. Oh, Mr. Man, he's dead. Sobs. Sobs forever. Oh no. Oh no, sobs forever. And then we'll write the message. What shall we write? What is our wistful message for Yu Sachi? What's our wistful little message for her? Who could have done this? Wouldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. What's cooking? Good looking? But she's a baker. Can I eat your cake forever? We can strawberry your husband. We can strawberry your husband. sweet. Should I put it? Oh my god, you know what I should do? Oh shit. I'm gonna be like... I need like a freaking... I need like a splatter. What does a splatter look like? I need to look at a reference. I need a reference for this. You're mine! It's the most poetic thing I could think of, I'll be honest with you. Don't you agree? You're mine. And then I have to sign my actual signature so she knows it's from me! Because how else would she know it's from me? Am I right? Am I right? How else would she know it's from me? Sorry, Strawberry Shortcake, you gotta move. I got stuff to do. Gotta sign my signature. Go sit in the corner. Sit in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna sign my signature. Time for my signature! Do. Little arch. Shoop. Oops. Swoop down. Swoop down. What? Thank you, Zeno. Welcome in. I'm just drawing a Valentine's Day for my genmate Yui Sachi. I'm just drawing my genmate Yui a beautiful Valentine's card. I'm sure she'll love it. It's just for her with so much love. You find what you're looking for? Yeah, you know, Vanelli, I don't know if you want something like this for real, but I pray for you if that's what you want. Praying for you, praying for you. Praying for your soul. Yeah, don't tell her, but yeah, I'm drawing one for her, yeah. And then we do my name. Oh, my tail. And then I have my little swipe. What's this white thing? Oh, it's a... I guess I must have accidentally drawn like something. And then this, you know, this should be drawn in an actual pen. So she knows that I'm not insane. I'm just a little insane, you know? So let's change this to purple. Because she has to know I'm not insane. You know? I'm not insane. I'm just a little special. I'm her sort of special. Let's make it pink, actually. I'm just special. And she loves it. And I think she likes it. Hi, Nettie! I'm cooking hard right now. What do you think of my Valentine's Day card for Yui? What do you think about it? How do you feel? Does it make you feel good? Yeah, it's not insane. I'm in total control. I'm living life on the edge. Don't you think? Just a little Monero would hurt right about not enough to wake life. Yeah, she'll never have a knife to the liver, I'll tell you that. She'll never have a knife to the liver. You know? It's just letting her know where I stand. Oh, him? Yeah, it's just a little Sebby. It's just little Sebby. Little emo boy Sebby. He's just, you know... It's just him. Sebastian from Stardew Valley. This is what a real woman's love looks like. Yeah, I'm just letting her know she has to stay faithful to me. What can I say? What can I say? It's not blood on this. It's just kind of interesting looking on my card. You know? She has to stay faithful to me, her first wife. This is our card for Yui. All done. Look at that. Then I have Serena's card and Lemmy's card. And then what is my... Who should I draw next? How much time do we have left? I can draw for a little bit more. I can't stay for a lot longer because I have to work on things, but I can stay for a little longer. Oh, I should show because something just went on Twitter, on the Twitter of .coms. So if you haven't seen it, this just went live on Twitter. Whoa, crazy. What's this? Whoa. Crazy, what's that? Whoa, who could that be? Totally wouldn't be me. My new model? That'd be crazy. I just debuted in December. This is something on the 14th. Something on the 14th is coming, guys. Something on the 14th. What is it? Who knows? Whoa. You guys who are like, it must be a new model in my general are so funny. We just debuted in December, but I aspire to have your level of optimism about stuff like that. You guys are so funny. But don't forget, on the 14th, something might be coming. That'd be so crazy. That'd be so crazy. Yeah, totally full 3D model. Oh yeah. So funny. But no, there's something over there. And don't forget! Why does it look like I'm wearing an apron? I don't know. I don't know. Song cover? Who knows? Who knows? You'll have to be there to find out, won't you? Meant to be on the 14th, but I came a day late, so I guess I don't get Valentine's Day 7. I mean, honestly, it's, in my opinion, it's better to not be born on Valentine's Day, because then everywhere that you want to go to dinner is gonna be like super freaking busy. In my opinion, being born on a holiday in theory seems kind of cool, but just makes it really hard to like schedule if you guys want to go to like dinner and stuff like that. Like, it's just horrible to be able to do that stuff, you know? Like, I have a friend who's born on New Year's, and most places are closed on New Year's. So like when she's trying to have like a birthday dinner, like everyone's first of all normally busy with their families. All the restaurants are closed. Like she has to go to like a bar every year to have a birthday celebration because like the restaurants that she likes are all closed, you know? Same with if your birthday's on the 14th, like having to go, like if you want to have dinner with your friends, like you're gonna have to book out real advance because all the restaurants are filled. Have a good rest of your day, Web! Yeah, I'd just celebrate early at that point too. Or like people who are born on Christmas, ooh, that's hard. Because not only are you gonna have to deal with people who only get you one gift, but you're also not gonna be able to go anywhere for dinner. And everyone's gonna be trying to get you to do holiday stuff instead of your birthday. It's new merch that costs $400 per member. That's so funny. No, that'd be funny though. $400 per member, that's crazy. Like, if I... You can't be Jesus Christ in a birthday competition. That's true. July 4th, so I like fireworks, but I don't have to worry about being booked at restaurants. Yeah, true! Like, if it's close, then it's like at least, like... If it's close, then at least it's like, well... Oh my god, I feel ancient. If it's close though, at least you can like avoid having to have the problem with scheduling, but also like people will be in town. That is the positive thing, right? It's like if it's a holiday. Or also like you can have like barbecue cookouts. The best part of July 4th is the cooking. Oh god, it's an excuse to get barbecue. Barbecue. God, I'm hungry now. Close enough for all the benefits and no downsides. That's so true. understand that about bro culture. I don't really understand that about bro culture. I'll have to be honest with you guys. If it's a hot tub, what's weird about sitting close to each other? You're just trying to not take up the entire space in the hot tub. That's like one of the things I don't understand about bro culture. Like, because at that point it's about being considerate and stuff. And also, why can't you sit next to your bros close, you know? It's a meme. Oh, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. I do know this meme. But I always think about that though, because I do know certain people when I was younger, when I was like in high school, having bro friends who were like weren't, well, I had a lot of really chill bro friends because I was in theater, but then I had some bro friends who were not in theater who were like that, and it's like, what are you doing? Why can't you guys all vibe out like the girls do? Just hanging out with the girlies. Especially like there were some boys in theater who were like not just in theater, like they did like sports and stuff. And I was like, why can't you guys just be like close like the girls are? It's not weird, in my opinion. I've never understood why urinals don't have stalls. Is that bad? I've never understood that. Why don't they have stalls for urinals? I just wouldn't want to have my thingy out. If I had one, I wouldn't want to have my thingy out. Some of them have partitions? Oh. They do? I guess I only think of the ones I've seen in like animes and TV shows. And those ones don't really have partitions. They just all have like stalls next to each other. That's just weird to me. There's some I've seen. Most of them are way too shorts. Ah. I just think it's kind of weird. Also, it seems cold. Without having like a stall, that just seems kind of cold. It just seems really cold. I feel bad for you guys. It must be cold. Because at least if you're in a stall, there's like protection from the wind when someone opens the door. Well, yeah, but a part of your body is being taken out. Part of your body's taken out. Isn't that chilly? It's like when I sit at a restaurant or a cafe and someone opens the door, and if you're close to the door, then you get hit with that cold blast of wind in the winter, and it's like, ooh. You know? Recently, I went to a cafe with my friends to do some work, and we ended up having to sit at the front. Oh my god! I was so angry. I never told you guys. I was so angry. So I went to this cafe with my friends. I went to a cafe with my friends, right? And like it was like one of those places where like most of the tables are 2 persons, but there's like maybe like 2 4-person tables. And there was this guy who was sitting at, like, he had just sat down at a 4-person table, but he noticed that me and my friends were like a group of 4. And he went to this guy, there was 3 open 2-person tables, and he went to the 4-person table. And he broke the 4-person table apart. And like, and then we went to go get tea, and the people behind the counter were like, "Oh, we can help move the tables." But this guy picked the one 4-person that actually had space for 4 people, because behind him was a 2-person, and there was like a metal bar, so like you couldn't really like put 4 table behind him. So we had to make a long, like awkwardly long 4-person table behind this guy, because he took the only spot that would make sense in this entire cafe to have a 4-person table. And then it was also like right near where the door opened. So like all of us had to be like sitting in a line instead of in a circle, like a regular 4-person. And then every time someone opened the door to open the like cafe, the wind just hit us all in the back. And this guy was sitting at the original 4-person table by himself. I'm normally a very chill person, but I hate when people are inconsiderate. And I was like, what the flippity? This guy pissed me the frick off. I was like, bro, go sit at a freaking 2-person table by yourself. I don't know. I'm like such a... I don't get pissed off about a lot of things, but when people do that type of shit, I'm always like, what the frick are you doing? Pull it together, bro! You're not that special. Go find a 2-person table. I'm sorry you have no one to hang out with right now, but you don't have to be inconsiderate. Anyway, I got really pissed off. I got really pissed off, and I was like petty on the inside while I was like working on my Mac, like my MacBook, like typing in this cafe with my friends. I was like pissed off with this guy who was sitting a table away from me. I kept looking over at him, thinking to myself, "Wow, you're so annoying." I'm so like petty about like very small things. I'm very I get over like bigger things very easily, but when it's something small like that, it like pisses me off and I remember it. I don't know what's wrong. If it's like I care way more about small slights than like something big. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but like a small slight like that, like I remember that. I remember that. I don't know why. It just sticks with me. Pisses me off to this day. I still get fired up about it when I think about it. I get so angry. It's something about like cafes like that too. You know? Like, and it always happens at cafes. People doing some bullshit like that. I don't know what it is. People get kind of nasty at the cafe. I've had a lot of weird interactions at cafes. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the fact that everyone's there trying to get coffee. They're probably all tired or something. Because normally what happens on my day off is that my group of friends and I go to a cafe to do work together. Because they also have jobs and work too much. My friends and my small friend group is like all just people who work too much. It's so funny. We just go somewhere and we work together because we have no time. And that's the adult life. You have no time to do all the work you have to do, so you have to go and hang out with an excuse to work together. And you're like, wow, that's kind of sad. And then, but you get, at least you get to hang out together while you work. What was I doing? I was thinking of someone. Oh, yes. I was considering who to draw. I think for someone I can draw fast. Should I draw? Or I don't know fast, but we're gonna start, and I don't know if we'll finish. Should I draw? Should I draw Gaomi, or should I draw Perry, or should I draw Rena? I feel like I keep seeing Nana in chat, so I don't know whenever she's lurking. So I'm not gonna draw Nana on stream. I'm gonna draw Nana off stream. Rena? Okay, we'll do Rena. Me noticing that I don't know if Nana's still here, but I know she watches my stream sometimes, so I'm not gonna draw Nana on stream because it's a surprise. It's a surprise. And I'll make this one. I think I'll draw like a. Let me look at her hood. Wait, where did I put my? Oh, I was like getting fired up. I didn't realize. I do this thing when I get fired up. If I'm like hanging out with my, if I have my Apple Pencil in my hand, I like the top pad of the Apple Pencil. You can like click it on and off. It makes this sound. But I was like clicking it so fast, I think I tossed it across my table when I was like popping off about my anger at that one guy. I was so angry, I think I tossed the cap off to the other side of my table on accident. Okay. Where was... I need Rena's ref that she made. Rena Lunette. Rena Lunette. find her ref sheet. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the one with the expressions? Didn't she post that? There was one of like... There was one of her with like... There it is! There it is. Okay, this. We're gonna draw her little hood. And oh, we have to do the black frills. The black frills. Yes, we need the black frills. And then we'll do like her... We have to draw her monocle on it. And we'll do her little moon pin on the top corner. Oh, wrong one. I need to copy this red. Oh wait, why am I doing that when I could just do this? So smart. I'm intelligent. Very intelligent. We're gonna do the top of her hood first though. We're gonna do like the little uppity thingies, you know? We're gonna draw the little hood. Oops, wait, that's on the wrong layer. I'm gonna draw the little hood. Little hood nubbins. And then we'll draw the little black, like wavy sort of, curl thingies. How do I look like that? Because hers are facing forward. I just don't feel like that looks like the way I want it to. It'll have to be like... Because hers face forward. But I guess if they're down, they look more like her sleeves. So maybe we'll try to do it like her sleeves instead. Her sleeves are like... Can I flip this image? Can I drag this image off and flip it? Replace. Flip the image. I flip this image. Flip. I would like to flip. Image flip. No, 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 no. Not snipping. I want to flip. Flipping, please. Shapes. Erase, no. Edit. Edit in paint. Sure. Oh, right. I forgot. I deleted paint. I forgot about that. I deleted paint. LOL. I deleted paint. Well, we'll just have to imagine with our eyes that this is upside down and I know how to draw frills. That's right, I did delete paint off my computer back when I had no base on it. Okay, we draw this. Like that and that. Big frill, but very small betweens. Different from Yui's in that way. Much more tidy. Doesn't even take up that much space. No, but at that point I had 0% space. So any space that I could get back was better than anything, you know, nothing. You know? Anything at that point was better than nothing. Before I got my new SSD, I had 0%. I had what? I had like 1 gigabyte of space. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw her moon thing. So her moon charm is like this. Oops, that's an eraser. Her moon charm is like this. I want to draw a moon. I need to fix this. I need to warp that. So bad at drawing things like moons. And then, oops, that's an eraser. Oops. Something like this. No, I don't like it. I'm gonna fix it. I need, like, to do the moon shape, but, like, I need to zoom in even better. Even more zoom. Zoom more. Zoom even more than that. Zoom. The moon. The moon. The first time I saw your face, moonlight burst into the room, and I saw your eyes, and I saw your smile, and the world opened wide, and the world was a part of me. And I laugh and blush and I play guitar. You are too good for me. You are so good for me. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, the moon. Oh, the sun, moonlight. And your childlike eyes and your distant smile. I'll never be this happy again. You and I, and no one else. It's fine. We'll fix it. We'll just have to fix it. I've always been really bad at drawing moons, I'll be quite honest with you. Like moon shapes. Like this crescent moon shape sort of thing. It's part of why I feel like I took way too long to draw like Sleep Eep with and I was like drawing him and stuff. I was like, I don't know how to do that. Moon is hard. I know it's a basic shape, but still. Like making these like curved lines, I'm like, LOL, help me, help me, help me. Oh, the moon. Oh, the moon and sunlight or whatever. Someday I'll let you in. Whoa, that was the loudest bike to drive ever. Did you guys catch that? Did that pick up on in the mic? That like bike driver that just drove by my apartment? That's crazy. Holy crap, holy. That was so loud. Why do people drive like that? I never understand why people like that. No offense if you're one of those people. Like, please enlighten me if you are. Why do people do that? It's so loud. It's also how I feel about people who have like those giant subwoofers on their car, and like their car is so loud it shakes from how loud it is. I'm like, oh my god, guy, you don't need that. Why are you doing that? You're just disturbing the neighborhood. When I went home recently to visit my Tokuma, I found out that there was a guy who has like a motorbike who moved into our neighborhood, and he doesn't have a woofer or whatever on his car or his muffler thingy, and when he drives in, it's like so loud that and it's so inconsiderate because sometimes he comes back at like 1 a.m. in the morning. And I grew up in like a very quiet neighborhood. So this guy just moves in and then brings in his gigantic loud ass bike. And I'm like, bro, chill. If you're gonna, you know, in my opinion, it's just like, if you're gonna move to a place that's very quiet, you shouldn't have like a loud ass bike. No offense. No offense, I just think that if you move into a quiet neighborhood, you shouldn't have your loud ass bike. I understand people like to have things, it's just annoying and really inconsiderate. It's so funny because my Tokuma was telling me about all of the neighborhood drama, and she was like, yeah, no one in the neighborhood likes him. I was like, can you imagine moving into a neighborhood and everyone hates you because you have the loudest bike in the frickin' world? Welcome in, Tech Man. I guess it's just the type of diamond I am, but I just like the thought of being the person in the neighborhood that nobody likes is like something that like makes me want to die. I'm like, no, LOL. Worst nightmare. Worst freaking nightmare, I'll tell you that. Then we're gonna draw the monocle. I want to draw the monocle like this instead. That way we can just recolor this line instead when we have a good circle. Because I'm bad at drawing circles also. Because I could try drawing it without this tool, but I feel like it never looks good. There we go. Thank you, Tech. Thank you. And then let's get her little... Turn off the assist. Get her little... So monocle has a little bridge. And it has... Drop. One. No, I should do like a bigger... Just do bigger circles so it's even. Drop. Drop, 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 and then a little drop here, and then a drop here, smaller, and then a little chain, and then a star. And another drop, and another star. And then another drop, another drop. want to put it over there. So actually I should move this. This can go here. And I feel like this will go here. And then we'll do like maybe a cloud over here, or maybe some Z's, maybe like these. And then just a little design there. We can do that as her design for her card. Oh, my eye is so itchy. Like that. And then we'll do the gold color that we need for the outlines for all of the little golden items. So we need to do this outline. And this has to be this color too. This, all this stuff too. Merge down. We'll take this actually and we'll make this flow downwards so it's like it's actually hanging off the edge of the thing. Let's make it like look like it's hanging. Oh, it should hang a little bit more down like that. Yeah. There. See? And then we'll color them in. Ah. So this one needs to be like this. Oops. I guess it doesn't, stars isn't filled in fully. Fill that in. Merge. Oops, shouldn't have merged it. Oops. Shouldn't have merged it. Up. I've actually done this. Mask. And now for filling it in with the highlights and stuff. Clipping mask. Something just a little darker. Let me look at her thing. Why did it unenhance itself? It's like top, down, down. Oh, my eye! It's so irritated. I feel like I can't see. Just on my right eye. What? I can't see. Why is it so painful? It's fine. Okay. Da da ba. Like that, and then you need a lighter color to make them some highlights, not too many. Like highlight here. Just enough of a blur. There we go. And then we'll do her glasses now. Her monocle. Sorry, her monocle. And it goes clipping mask. I know there's one here, one here. See? That. And I'm gonna do a couple of light streaks. So there's just highlights. That. Then blur this too. Then here, we're gonna draw the glass. Oops. Like here. Blue. Or actually gray. And then I take this and get a white, and I go like this. Take that away. Take this away. A little bit. Just a little. There we go. Then I did a monocle. And then I'm gonna do her redness at the background of her card. That's a brighter red. It needs to be brighter red. But still more muted, because I feel like Rena prefers muted color. And the Z's are gonna be probably gold too, but not colored gold. Or maybe they'll be black? They could be black. No, her ribbons are gonna be black. We'll just frick around with the colors until— oops, wrong one. We'll frick around with the colors until we find the one we like. I do like brighter red. Like that is fine. And then, oh, actually we can make her Z's purple. Like her. Let's make them purple like her tuft. Oh, my eye. Flip. And then we'll make the fluffy part, tuft, like stuff is gonna be all like black, like her skirt and her frills on her jacket. Sorry if my tracking keeps losing itself. My like eye is just really irritating me right now. Do here as well. Here, ooh. I need to put eye drop in later. You know, I used to think that eye drops were only for people who have like glasses or like use contacts and stuff, but they're really like, I use them more than I think my roommate does, and my roommate actually has contacts. But I use eye drops all the time. I feel like I always have like irritation. And I like can't, and then I feel like I can't see and it's so painful. I'm like, oh gosh. Ollie gosh, as they say. Instagram fitness test. Okay, here we go. This. Oops. You should get eye drops. I recommend them. I used to think they were just for people who needed them, but I mean like who like needed them for like contacts and stuff, but they're for everyone and I recommend them. They're so nice. They help so much. Just get them, is my opinion. Just get them. Better to have it for when you have like any sort of eye pain and stuff like that than not. Oof. That. No, you just have to get very gentle ones. You can't use more than the recommended amount though. Or I mean, I guess you could, but I wouldn't. I'll use like one drop in the eye that hurts. And then we're gonna make one darker here, like that, merging. And then I'm gonna change this one to be like I think black makes it stand out more. Let's make it more blackish. And then actually, I mean, unmerge. So I want, if this is gonna be black, then that one should be black too. Or at least darker. Like that. Or like that. Make this line also darker. Like that, see? And actually, I think this might be a little too big. Let's make this a little smaller. And then let's write her a message. What message should we write for Rena? The easy one is to say something like, "You're the girl of my dreams." But is that too cheesy? You're the owl of my dreams. You're the owl of my dreams. We could do... What's Hootin' good looking? Nice hoot. I'm not saying nice hooters, bro, to Rena Lunette. Are you wacko bonkos? I'm sure she'd laugh though. Fine. I'll write nice hooters in small font in the corner, okay? I'll move the monocle later. Gotta make it even smaller. Sorry, got a little bit big. Needs to be smaller. I don't want her to actually read it. It's just there. It's just there. I didn't want her to actually read it. It's just there if she wants to read it. There we go. Little signature. 9. Oopsie, that's the whole message. I should have done this on a different layer. Oops, didn't do that though. Too late. Oops, I did it wrong. There we go. You're the owl of my dreams. Slash nice hooters. Slash nice hooters. There we go. This is for Rena. This is Rena's. So now we have Rena. This is Rena. We have Rena. We have Serena. We have Lemmy. I was about to call her Lena. We have Lemmy. And then we have Yui. The sane one. This is the sanest one. Super sane. Yeah. The most normal of them all. But, okay. So I have to raid out now. Let me look at who's live. Let me look at who's live. Let me see. Let me go look. YouTube Studio. Let me look. Let me refresh my browser. Oh, Pam is live! And she's doing a 50k celebration! Let's go to Pam! 50k? Congratulations! Let's start. I'll write the raid message will be congratulations on 50k. Let's go to Pam. Okay. We're gonna... First of all, we're gonna do this. We're gonna... Okay. Let me type my message. We're gonna do the Crybabies congratulate you, or say congrats on 50k. Yippee! Or wah! Heart. This will be our raid message, okay? This will be the raid message. Of course. Wait, let me make sure that I for sure saved that raid, because I want to make sure we raid into her. YouTube. I don't trust YouTube sometimes. I feel like I've messed up raids before and I don't want to mess up this raid. Because that'd be really awkward. Let me check again. That's for sure directed for her. Yeah, okay, we're good. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Door Awards. If you have not checked out the Door Awards, don't forget to do so. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. The Door Awards are tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST. I don't know the translation of that in EST, but it's 3 p.m. PST. And there's a great lineup of people that will be there tomorrow. It's all about the doors. I'll be the co-host with Yui Usachi. And it'll be very adorable and extraordinary as well. It'll be super extraordinary. So, please do not forget to show up and talk about doors. Do I know what we'll say about the doors? Frick if I know. But it'll be funny, and there'll be lots of cool events and lots of cool presenters and lots of fun stuff happening. So I'm excited for the Door Awards tomorrow. Also, you know, as I showed as one of the first things, don't forget, something's happening on it'll be unhinged. There will be something exciting on the 14th. Don't forget about the 14th. Which is also Valentine's Day, and like all of us probably will streaming on Valentine's Day, basically. And also, I'll be in the Sweet Symphonies Relay with Rena and Lemmy, which is hosted by the Eva Ananova. Cute girl. Amazing, phenomenal singer. I love Eva. Please make sure to check out the Sweet Symphonies Relay. As the list was out, you can see all the cute girls. If you check out Eva's thing I reposted about it. It'll be amazing. I'll see you all tomorrow for the Door Awards. As always, I will be taking Monday... oh, actually, I'm not taking Monday off. I'm not taking Monday off. Actually, I have a stream on Monday. Crazy, I know. I almost never stream on Mondays, but I do have like a Valentine's Day interactive roleplay on Monday for you guys. So if you want to have a stream where your choices matter, your choices will matter on Monday. Actively. They will impact and they will matter. Will you get the good ending with me? Well, not me. It won't be me. It'll be with Clara. Clara T Kent. Will you make the right choices when you talk to Clara T. Kent on Monday? I have no idea if you will. I honestly don't. I want to believe in you. I want to believe in you that you'll make the right choices with Clara on Monday, but I don't know if I will. I don't know if I do. Will you make the right choices with Clara T. Kent? Do you remember things that I tell you? I've told you, I've warned you. This is why I warned you. Do you remember the things I say to you? Do you remember my likes and dislikes? Because it's gonna matter. Have you been paying attention? Jingle jangle. Have you been paying attention? It's gonna matter on Monday, you know. It's all gonna matter. Are you gonna fail? Are you gonna get a bad ending with her? We'll have to see on Monday if all of you guys showing up is gonna pay off or not. Will you remember? Some of it's very nuanced. I'll tell you right now. I've made it so that throughout the roleplay session, the questions and choices you have get harder. They're gonna get harder. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna get harder. They're gonna start easy, and they're gonna get way harder. I'll even ruin some of it for you. Well, I won't ruin it, but I'll tell you something really important. Your decisions that you make on Monday are gonna impact your karaoke that you get on Friday. So you better be paying attention. You better get good. You better do well, because it's gonna impact what you get on Friday. It's gonna impact what ending you get on Friday too. So you better be prepared for Monday. Because both of those streams are interactive, and both of them you're gonna impact how Friday goes for yourselves. So, you better have paid attention, Jingle Jangle. Better have paid attention. But I'll see you all tomorrow for the Door Awards, and on Monday. On Tuesday I'm taking off. On Wednesday I have a Overcooked 2 stream with Yui. On Thursday, I'm taking off as well, because I need to prepare for the karaoke I'm doing on Friday for you guys. On Saturday is the Sweet Symphonies Relay. And on Sunday, I'll also be streaming. But the next week after Valentine's Day, I'll probably have... I'm going to take Monday off again. But yeah. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, okay? Let's go say hi to Pam, okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1...